What up, fish people? Kenny E with Daniken Aquatics. Well, guys, as promised, moving right along with the fish room tours. I'm going to do the living room, and as of right now, this is my YouTube studio as well. This is where you see me every Sunday night. Anyway, guys, this room consists of two 55s, a beautiful bowl, 120 tall, a 75, and then of course the big boy ones in the wall. Those one are the only ones I have to do the water change on today. As you can see, the water levels are getting low, but I thought I would do a video for you. So we'll start right here. In here, this is a 55. This is home to Chewy. This is our flower horn. I got this from a nice lady. If y'all remember Moonstone Aquatics, Miss Kim. She was gracious enough to give this guy to me. He is a ham. Absolutely love this guy. And as you can see, he's pretty darn friendly. I've kept him by himself this whole time. He's never had a tank mate. Kim says she did keep him with convicts, and he didn't seem to bother anyone. He just recently started getting the hump a little bigger on his head. It's one thing I liked about him. Up till now, he looked like Trimec more than anything. I'm not a fan of flower horns, but I do like Chewy. And he's usually pretty cool to me. He lets me pet him on his head. See? Oh, right now he's trying to be a jerk. What? But he is a good boy. Love, love, love this fish. So that is Chewy. And down below, this is my grow out tank. It's another 55. And in here you can see I've got my little Turkana jewel babies. And as you guys can see, in fresh water changing, they're still making messes everywhere. But these are gorgeous little fish. And I do have these available if you're interested. I won't be shipping for a while till it warms up, but I do have these available right now. Only 6 of these are spoken for at the moment. But as you guys can see, just gorgeous, gorgeous little fish. They have made a mess again. They're always digging in the substrate, so the tank never gets totally clear. I'm thinking about I'm going to have to set up a canister filter for them because they are absolute boogers with tearing it up. But they are cool little fish. And then there is our illustrious little bowl here. Pretty much it's mostly platies in here. We got varieties platies. And then these little, I forget what Danny called these little guys that are in here. And then there's 2 pygmy sunfish compliments of Mr. Alex in here. There's some of the platies. And 2 big old mono shrimp. There's one right there. Let's see if I can get the light. Water's warm. I don't know what's going on with my platies. They're usually out by now. They must be hanging towards the back of the tank here. Let's see if I can get you. Yeah, sure enough, they're not hanging out up front tonight. But that's just a little bowl I bought for Danny. She loves it. That's like a 35-gallon bowl. Give you an idea hand-wise how big it is. Big old bowl. Then these are my pride and joy. This is 120 tall, I think, is the platform. And these hold my, this is a pair of Paratilapia bleaker, or Marolambos. And he's getting frisky because he wants to spawn again. So he's been acting up again. He is a character. Those eyes just pierce you. It's one of the things that made me fall in love. And he is flared up. So that is the male. And this is the female. She's a little more mellow-tempered than him. And she's starting, as you see, getting a fat belly again. So I need to get some rock in here and see if I can give it another go. But it wouldn't do me any good right now anyway, because they got these catfish and whatnot in here. So I need to get them out as well. But you can really see the blue in him tonight. This is an absolute stunner fish. Love these guys. Oh, settle down, mister. See the blues in him? Then I also got that gentleman right there. It's a little Synodonis Decorus. They get these beautiful fins on the back. See how that long trailer fin? And that's a Pleco. Gorgeous guy. Then I've also got, where is my flash Pleco? I've got a flash Pleco in here too. Oh, he's over there under the log. So the thing about having fancy Plecos does you no good to have them, because all they do is sit around and look at you anyway. They don't do much. So that is these guys. Let's see if he wants to act up again. He is feisty tonight, I can tell. So, now I'll show you these. These are my pride and joy. These are my side-by-side 135s built right into the wall. So in the first one here, I have my big boy Paratilapia Marolambo. And he is not a small fish by any means. He rules this tank with all these big boys in here. Nobody messes with him. He lets them know who the boss is in here real quick. But he is an amazing fish. What's unique about they are from Madagascar, so I've kept these guys with both South American, Central American, and African cichlids, and they seem to hold their own. Oh, while he's out, let me get this. This is another Decorus. This is a lot bigger one, as you can see by my hand. He's a good-sized fish. They are amazing colors. Look at those long fins on the back. And this big fat lazy one is a lace cat, I call him. Another type of Synodonus. That's all he does, just sit and eats and does his little happy roll dance. What do you got going on, mister? Who you been fighting with? Then I've got my two Oscars. This one looks like he's scraped his head a few times. I wonder if him and her have been going at it. These two are the culprits that killed my pea. If you guys remember my beautiful albino Oscar, these are the two culprits that killed her. This gal is amazing. Love the colors on her. She's actually a sweetheart. He's the one that's the jerk. This one doesn't pick on anyone. She just kind of minds her own business and does her thing. She was saved from a 550 gallon. I had a gentleman call us, had me go over. I saved her and that big Pleco there. The people had been kicked out of their home and left all the fish behind. And these were the last two remaining. Unfortunately, And of course I've got the giant monster common Pleco in here. He's a pretty good sized boy. He's about, I'd say he's probably close to 12 to 16, 17 inches long. He's a good sized fish. And then I've got my black devils in here. They are really cool. And then my Viejas, South Carolina or something like that, I think they're called. We've got a pair of them in here. Then the yellow jacket. Again, big boys. Love that fish. And then this one here is my giant Leopardus. I've been told he's a clown. Somebody must have just bit him a good one then. Wow. They're constantly tearing each other up. And then there's the other little black devil. That guy's so cool. Love that fish. Then on the other side here, it's another tiger Oscar. He had to be, his mate's downstairs healing. He was a jerk and ripped her lips off. I was not happy with him. And I've got a red Moda. I've been battling some eye fungus in here, but it's starting to get better finally. And then these are Heroes Lipofers. They're the only mouth-brooding Severum. Gorgeous guys. That red Moda, I love him. Then there's my cute little manganese girl. She was stunted, but she's finally starting to put some size on. I was worried that she wasn't going to grow. Absolutely love the colors on her. She's a very, very pretty jag. And I got another lace cat in here. And then my very large green terror. Another common Pleco and another common Pleco. And then to this side, this is our 75-gallon. And in here, we have now put all these buffalo heads. And I think these fish are cool. I love the looks of them. They're stunners. Rather unique looking. But these guys are little jerks. They tend to try to beat up everybody. Now if you look up in here, that is our Synodonous Angelicus. She is a gorgeous girl. I'm going to probably find her a better place than in here. I plan on redoing some of my African tanks, and I'm sure that they'll end up in there. Then I also have my red-tailed Butias in here. Absolutely amazing fish. I've showed these in past streams. Very, very cool. Miss Danny just walked in the door and she must have heard me streaming or doing a video, so she didn't make much noise. These are super skittish fish, but I'm telling you, if you sit here for long enough, you'll see they're just jerks. Like to beat up on people. So guys, this was and is our living room. And that's what I look at. And if you want to see my view when I'm streaming, I'm usually sitting right here. And I got that to look at. And I look to my right, and there's that. And then, of course, you all see what's always behind me. So as always, guys, love your fish. This is going to be Kenny E with Daniken Aquatics. Check it out for now. Look for the next video to drop in the next few days. Have a good one.